Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. I am so happy you are here. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot. And welcome if you are a new viewer. I appreciate you being here. Hello. Welcome if you are a returning viewer. I appreciate you as well. And I hope you're having a good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is your love reading, your love tarot, and we're looking at their feelings for you, their intentions, their next steps, their next moves, and the current energy in this connection. If you're navigating silence, distance, or no contact situation, there's just something going on. This is a reading where we're going to dig deeper and see what's going on or bring some clarity, messages coming through. Who sees? Let's see where it's going and let's take a look at the energies that are already coming in. It's the Seven of Pentacles. You're waiting on someone. And it's here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Capricorn and Saturn energy. Somebody is definitely struggling around commitment. What are the choices? Because one of these pentacles is yours. What is the other one? You know, there's an imbalance around your person. Is it work? Is that pentacle a commitment to money or work, a person? What is it? Because it's not just about relationships with people. You know, it can be other things. And you know what that is. There's definitely a weight. Look, the person here is holding on to half of an apple. That's definitely my other half kind of energy. My counterpart. Yeah, but also looking a little bit forlorn, as you can see. Holding on to this half apple, having put down the rake against the tree, which there's apples on the ground, there's petals from the flowers. The tree is still quite abundant, and that's like the work that this person has done. And now taking half of an apple, like where's the other half? It's right here in the Two of Pentacles. So what's going on? Let's dig in deeper. I just want to mention quickly, if you are looking for playlists, the Love Tarot, All Signs Tarot, Collective Love Reading, the Love Reading, Love Tarot Collective, the Twin Flame Collective, Twin Flame Readings. You're looking for the zodiac signs. They're all linked in the playlist, which you'll find in the description of today's video. You will also find the playlist on the playlist tab here at the Tarot Closet. So feel free to explore. Let's continue diving in. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet, by the way. And remember that this reading is timeless. Trust the timing. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see. Please show us the cards. Aho. There's two here. Okay. Somebody wants to get your attention. A coming together energy is pretty strong. There is a union energy here, and it's around communication. Three of Cups, upright energy, Mercury in Cancer, and in the partnership placement, the Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo. Yeah, there's what has been going on, because in the Five of Wands, before you get here, that's where they are. That's where the challenges are, the obstacles, whether it's around them, other people, distance, whatever it is. We saw that coming in the Two of Pentacles in reverse, somebody who is struggling around the commitment energy. Again, what is the other pentacle? Because this is somebody here who wants to get your attention. And I want to validate if you can see your person, if you're around them, then yeah, there is a coming together energy, communicative energy around a party or birthday party, a gathering. You know, oftentimes I would say like a celebratory energy around friends or family, maybe that you both know, or not, something that you know you're going to see them at or you could see them at. Can also be around a concert, an event, maybe even yours or theirs. It's coming in with the Ten of Pentacles energy, King of Wands in reverse. It's an Aries energy, and it's here with the Ten of Pentacles, Mercury in Virgo. So this conversation or what they have to say has to do with this long-term energy. Somebody you're waiting on, literally. And there's a strong connection for me immediately here with the fear and not being ready, which is where it's been with this person, with our King of Wands in reverse. One of 4 kings under our Emperor, here with the 10 of Pentacles, long-term commitment energy. So whether that struggle is around introducing to families, moving in, continuing on, like really lifelong stuff, like marriage, whatever it is, it's here in what they want to talk about. And I also want to validate, should there be some kind of an event, it really is a validation for me with the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups on the other end. High Priestess in reverse. I was about to say what has been hidden. What is something that you want to hear? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, this is somebody who loves you too. 2 of Cups in the upright. Venus in Cancer, by the way, and look at the flowers today with the 2 stems intertwined, which is what's here on my tarot closet table. As you can see, where you should be, by the way. You're watching the tarot closet reading. The High Priestess coming before that 2 of Cups, this reversal energy. What has been hidden here? Well, that this is somebody who loves you too. And is this someone for some of you that's been afraid to express that? The fear on the other end of the King of Wands in reverse. Whatever the obstacles have been, again, it's like this preparation energy of overcoming them in the 6 of Wands and bringing it forward in the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups. And by the way, the major arcana energy here on the table at this point, the High Priestess, Cancer energy, divine feminine energy. Look at that Knight of Wands jumping through this hoop, this fire hoop. The movement around the Knight. This particular horse, by the way, does have a lot of humility, and it is a horse that can push through obstacles, I want to say. Work hard. Like, this is what I want. A success energy, like driven, you could say. And it is catty corner to the 10 of Pentacles. So I want to validate something here, and also justice, which we'll talk about in a moment. If for some of you this has been around physical and or platonic, moving forward to more, somebody hasn't been ready, that's clear they've been struggling with that. Now, it might not be for everyone that it's been around physical and or platonic, although that's pretty validated also with the 3 of Cups. So if it's like a friendship going to more. Whether it's that or wherever you have been with this person, it's clear, first of all, that you love each other. It's also really validating, should that be around something else, like really moving forward with marriage, moving in, introducing families, building a life, long-term energy, and or rebuilding. The 2 of Cups here and the 10 of Pentacles is a pretty big deal. And you can see the fear around that, the revealing of the feelings is really clear. High Priestess in reverse, 2 of Cups, King of Wands in reverse. But we also see the Knight of Wands is on the move here and then hits this block here. But it's kind of overpowered by justice. That's the thing, because this is the truth. So the truth, what is being revealed here, is that they love you. And either want this life you're in or we're in, or want to be in a life together, a long-term energy. What they have to say, you want to hear. What success they're pushing through here is overcoming whatever those obstacles have been in the 5 of Wands. Saturn and Leo energy. And the Saturn, can slow some things down. Obstacles, you need to persevere. And sometimes it can also be around some karma that needs to be worked out. So I do want to validate that, and it won't be for everyone. Should that be the struggle they're having is because there is some kind of, well, you could say some karma that needs to be worked out around a person, a place, a thing. Literal, with justice here. But it's really much stronger for me around justice, being connected to the heart chakra. The yin-yang energy, it's Libra energy, and it's that fair energy that comes through with that. The divine feminine and the divine masculine energy here in the balance. And look at our Lady Justice holding on to the sword. It's clarity in relationships. It's transactional. It's communication. And obviously this is truth. And this 11 is the two of you. It's a decision. It's getting into a balanced energy. So something this person may need to make right, obviously. I feel like it's about the truth. Obviously. And it's also a new beginning. A master number, a new beginning. Judgment is in reverse. The Four of Cups is in reverse. Yeah, so here's the thing about Judgment in reverse. It's sort of like it's for me today especially, it's around fear. The fear of change. So that definitely connects, well, it really connects in any way, whether it's physical and or platonic to more, it's marriage or it's moving in or introducing families. Whatever it is, it's here. That's the fear around it. Because Judgment, Archangel Gabriel, by the way, is a wake-up energy. It's like clarity, a decision. And that's the other thing about the High Priestess in reverse. The lack of that decision. And also the Two of Cups in the upright, a decision. So for some of you, it might be connected to marriage or long-term energy. You could even say Justice of the Peace energy here with Justice. But that's going to be so specific, because for some of you, this is around revealing deeper feelings and taking things way further than platonic and or physical. And for a lot of you, it was already that. You were already there, you were heading there, and it's more about that whole next level of commitment. And we saw that coming in. That's the thing with the Two of Cups. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. The struggle around the commitment, which came in with the Seven of Pentacles, of you waiting for them. And you can see that here too, and there's still like this kind of blocked energy around that High Priestess in reverse. But Justice, the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Six of Wands, the preparation just even around our Knight of Wands and trying again to communicate Four of Cups in reverse is pretty clear. The fear here is undeniable. Page of Swords in reverse. So validating that, there's the Seven of Pentacles again, the person you are waiting on. Thank you for watching the Tarot Closet. I appreciate you being here. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse energy is such a validation of waiting on them, but also 1 foot out the door, maybe 2. And I guess we could say like out of the tree and maybe out of the picture, But I think there's still some here because you're here and it's just clear with the reading today. Whether you are navigating silence, distance, they've been quiet or pulling back, or if this is a no contact situation. The weight here is really super clear and it's connecting with that Three of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. Not loving that it's in reverse, but it's also a really strong validation of where things are now, where they've been, because that's an energy of it's kind of stuck. The thing about the Wheel of Fortune is that's the cycles of life. So it's up and it's down, So with the stuck energy here, it's really validated for me. And by the way, it is connecting with the Page of Swords in reverse and with Justice here. So some of what they might be wanting to tell you definitely could be connecting to working out some kind of issues around that. Whether it's involving paperwork and, when you think of justice and that energy, whatever the case may be. And what's really telling for me in the Wheel of Fortune today, also I just want to show you the heart here at the top. And why do I feel like it's not focusing? It doesn't matter. But that heart here on the top wheel matters of the heart energy. Also the Wheel of Fortune, one, it's connected to Jupiter, and that's a validation that things have been where they've been, like stuck, not moving, something going on anyway. But it's also connected to the throat chakra, and that's a lack of, perhaps again, some full-on lack of communication or just some level of that. That's where it's been. That's where it is. I want to bring in what's coming in, okay? The bottom of the deck. The moon is here. So some of what's hidden here, and there's regret. Look, the Lovers is here in reverse. It's connecting right to the Two of Cups in the upright. So this is somebody who does regret some choices that they have made. And it's also it's connecting here with Judgment as well. And I just want to put this here to kind of get rid of the glare. Thank you, selenite crystal. And it's Gemini energy in Venus. And there's definitely an element of regret around some choices that kind of got everything here. And a choice that they made also here around Judgment. You know, something that they have not been owning up to. And I feel like that's around the truth here with Justice, whether it's connecting to people or money or what. That's actually pretty clear. So there is regret around that. And it's also connecting with fear with Judgment in reverse and the Lovers, because that is around commitment. And there may be something here, again, whether it's a specific level, like next level, getting more serious, you know, platonic and or physical, or to introducing families, moving in, marriage, long-term energy. That's also connecting with the moon of what's been hidden here. And that's what's coming in. And that's the thing about the moon. Major Arcana energy in Pisces. It's ruling the tide, the emotions, the water energy. You can even see here in our moon today the octopus behind the person. It's like coming up from the deep. It's almost like representing the crustacean in the moon card. And it's bringing up a lot of deep feelings. What's been hidden, the Lovers card in reverse, and the fear around the feelings that they have, and the fear around the next level, and the fear and decisions that they made facing them as well, which they are here, which some of them might not even have to do with you, but it affected the relationship. And also, I mean, it's just really clear with the moon here and the High Priestess in reverse and the Two of Cups. Validation right here with Justice and the Ten of Pentacles that this is somebody who loves you. This person loves you, wants a life with you, or wants to continue a life with you. But it's clear there's some fear around change. Again, for some of you, connecting to a specific situation, maybe even within Justice or another person, distance, whatever. But change around another level, that's going to change somebody's life, isn't it? The Five of Cups is in reverse. And yeah, that's connecting more energy around also this energy and justice of making something right, because something did go on. There's regret. You can see it here, the Lovers and Judgment. Because that's an energy of like, will you forgive me? And kind of like, you could say recover what they lost. Recover, I would say also your trust, because there are definitely some trust issues that have been going on. The Hierophant is here in reverse, and we also have the High Priestess. Look at that. Where do we go from here? The counterpart to the High Priestess, the Hierophant. Divine Masculine energy, Taurus. And this energy of trying to overcome what it is that has played such a big part, whether it's around a person, a situation, or their own feelings around fear of commitment, is super validated. And this energy of things kind of being blocked and stuck. The Queen of Wands here is interesting. Oh, it just revealed, I was just about to say, look, it just revealed the Strength card. And a lot of the energy that's here, there's too many, but I got to show you, okay? The Sun in the upright, King, and Nine of Pentacles in reverse here under the moon. It's too many, but it's also validating about where things are. Like the fear around commitment is just really validated. That's what I want to say. And what's been hidden. And as I was about to say that, it really wanted to reveal the Strength card, which, by the way, is connected to the heart chakra. Yeah, and that's so in alignment here with the fear of that next level, fear of all the feelings, or fear of major commitment here, fear of the feelings. In particular, again, validating if it's been on a more surface platonic and or physical level. The Queen of Wands, the confidence here, trying to get that to reveal it as well, and connecting right here with the King of Wands, the counterpart. And actually, I want to pick it up again because look at our Queen of Wands today, wearing a skirt made of peacock feathers, connected to commitment. They fluff up their feathers when they are entertaining their potential counterpart, their other half, you could say, but holding on to this sunflower stalk with the sunflower, the sun having actually just revealed itself. That's the thing. I think they want to be here and be seen, okay? So there's that energy of things not being worked out. Here is the energy in our King of Pentacles also around not having followed through. It's just so clear. And the sun here in the upright, connecting right with the moon, of what's been hidden being revealed in our sun. The illumination, the new cycle, the possibility for things to grow. The sunflower they're holding, they lean into the sun, and the sun gives them the strength and the warmth to grow and develop a lot of sunflower seeds, which again is abundance, right? Then there's just a lot of sunflower seeds. So it definitely connects also with the Ten of Pentacles around long-term commitment. And the Queen of Wands in the upright and the King of Wands in the upright is a really strong validation for me around the imbalance that has been here. And more validation of both of you here. And for the last few minutes, I have been hearing that this is your overall energy, the Two of Cups, and it needs to go in the overall energy with our swan here. My other half energy, which, by the way, is a really strong energy here in the Two of Cups. The other half energy, however you look at that soulmate energy, what that means for you, it's going to be so specific, but it is just definitely here. I want to validate that. The love that you have for each other. The Hermit is here, and this is another validation for me of where things have been currently, you could say. Virgo and Mercury energy, look what is here. We have a mermaid sitting on top of a lighthouse. She has a fishing pole. They have a fishing pole. There's a star at the end. It's like clarity. And it's almost like fishing for trying to get these ships to both come here to the lighthouse and communicate. Because this is an energy for me of like validating that you are navigating some kind of silence or difficulties communicating. Emotional distance or no contact situation. This connection, this relationship energy, this energy between you is undeniable. And I want to tell you, this could be representing a third party that you both know that might be trying to navigate something. And this mermaid, by the way, is here coming from the water around the emotions. And mermaids, you know, folklore-wise, some people say that they were not helping sailors, and other people say that they saved them. For me here today, this is an energy of a mermaid who's trying to bring these two ships to this lighthouse. A safe harbor, you could say. And they're powered, look, it could be, by the way, they're on the world here, as you can see. And this could be representing for some of you the distance in a big way, like long distance, but it also represents the distance between you on some level. And these ships being powered by the wind, by the air, that's the communication. And so it's sort of like a little help. Get the fish, get them in here, put it down, show the light, like come here, get over here, everybody. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse is our last energy here, which is, yeah, that page energy, some kind of issues, again, around the pentacle, you know, around revealing the feelings, which are really clearly here, and around the commitment energy, whatever that means for you. It's so specific for you, but it is also just so clear for me. clear for us here today in your reading. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet, by the way. I really appreciate it. We are looking at the Tarot Closet channeled love messages from your person, love messages from their higher self. Bottom of the deck, we were destined to meet. Fate and destiny, connecting with the Wheel of Fortune, connecting with somebody who is asking for forgiveness. There's also an energy of like why it's taking so long. So that's going to be really specific because Judgment in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, the regret, yet justice, Judgment in reverse, and justice here in the upright. It's just really clear that there's definitely some fear around the change and around facing some things to change them for this relationship, for this love, because it is here, the love. Missing you. I'm starting to understand our connection, and that's exactly what was coming through here, like understanding that it's more. And again, circling us back to that energy, should it be around physical or platonic, and somebody's been afraid of all those feelings or just afraid to take things much further. Either way, they're understanding it. And there's also this energy of like, I want this, like Hierophant in reverse as well is connecting me to possibly some people that might be in somebody's head around expectations, whether it's just in their head or it's in their life. And it's like powering through that. Well, I want to, thinking for themselves, making their own decisions. Super, super validating. But also validating if you haven't been able to meet in the middle somehow. If somebody's been wanting to go this level, but somebody's like, well, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready to move, or I'm not ready to move in, whatever. That's also like around finding middle ground. But the bottom line is you are home to me. You are home to them. As you can see, the love message came down. That connects me to the Six of Cups. It's like you're my person energy, It can be that you've known each other a long time. That's not necessarily the case. It's just feeling like you're my home. They always say home is where the heart is. And it's clear that it's clear in this reading today that the truth is their heart is with you. That's what I wanted to say. And if you are in no contact, no communication, or whatever level, I was stupid to let you go, just came down. Thinking of you keeps me awake at night. I was triggered. It's actually wanting to go here with our Five of Cups in reverse. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. If there is somebody else involved, I just want to validate. It's really so specific that got prioritized over the two of you or you. That's here. And in that Five of Cups in reverse, three of them are in reverse, two of them are in reverse. So a validation that something's going on, that there has already been some emotional conversations, and there's definitely one on the books, on the table. I made a wrong decision. Here it is. The regret around that. So clear. So I just want to validate too, if there's been a decision around this that clearly was the wrong decision. And it's like wanting to go back in time, just wanting to reverse it. Like, okay, now I know, I understand. Look what just came in. You are my other half. That's what this is. That's already been coming through in our Seven of Pentacles twice. Holding on to the other half of the apple here. Everything reminds me of you and I'm missing you. To what degree? Across the street, town, city, state, country, the world. We met for a reason. I'm starting to understand our connection. Next and right below. Hello. Sorry about that. You didn't miss anything. It was just right here focusing on. We met for a reason. Connected here to I'm starting to understand our connection. And right below, we were destined to meet. It was me, not you. It's right here where I was triggered. And I miss talking to you. To whatever degree, you know. This is your love message, your love tarot, your love reading, All Signs Tarot. Trust the timing of this reading. And thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet. I look forward to seeing you next time.